Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast, Donor for Unification. Today I have a 1v1 for you on Titan's Fall. On the southern side playing Farsight Enclaves we have Vrax. On the northern side playing Korps of Krieg we have GabPR. So this is gonna be interesting. Korps of Krieg was a faction that was the strongest in the previous version, and Farsight Enclaves is a very strong faction in this version, so it's gonna be interesting. We play from the Death Core side of things just to see some Jaeger bombed guys. Rex going for 3 Gewässer squads and 2 builders, which is the 2 builders are more or less mandatory, so you can build up your Enclaves Council and orbital landing flare in due time. And then it depends if you take Gewässer or is it Gewässer or patrol teams. We have Jaegers, a lot of Jaegers for GabPR. We have 1, 2, 3 Jaegers, Lord General Command Squad and a soldier, so he's getting a lot of units out and getting the forward points first. This point is getting looked at by these Gewässer, but these Jaegers want to talk about it. In the previous version Jaegers were stronger than most tier 1 units. Let's see how they meet up now. Do they actually fight? Do they not? We will shortly look what the first commander for Farsight is. It is either Farsight or what is the other one called? Here we have it, Archon. Archon has some nasty weaponry, I know that. He runs away from the Jaegers, but he doesn't need to. He goes actually into melee with these Gewässer. These Gewässer can pack some melee punch. There's this little arcing projectile. A bunker next to the observation post, very nice. The bunker does not have its big range anymore. You need to get tier 2 and get 2 upgrades actually, the advanced reconnaissance and the special weapons. These guys are doing a little blob cap over here, now getting noticed. Otherwise, yeah, the Orca transport for units is kept around as long as possible to get some economy out. Lord General does get the bodyguards in melee. Okay, wants to go into melee. This point is up. This point is up, needs to build this point. Point will be up soon. And also this one will be kept soon-ish. So we have then soldiers without special weapons, as we do not have a Vox center yet. There's some Gewässer running around, meeting some Jaegers. But Archon isn't far off, so we have 2 squads of Jaegers now. There are now maximum of 6, so you cannot have a lot of Jaegers around anymore. This AoE fight is AoE damage is quite much. It looks pretty good against little blobs of units. She's sending his bodyguard first, actually. Interesting. Now getting quite damage on these guys. On the Archon it is, and the Farsight, if they have a weakness, then it is their commanders. They are very strong, but if you can take them down, you take down a heavy chunk of their army, but also economy and production. There we go. The melee bodyguards actually doing some work. Never have I seen the Lord General in melee. Normally people tend to use them in range, but against Archon and even Farsight, I imagine Commander Farsight, it would be a good option. Pretty light tier 1 for Rex yet. Getting now some breachers. Okay, so this is how he wants to deal with it. Breachers, only 2 models and very expensive to reinforce, but you see the AoE damage very good. You see the damage, the AoE around. What is it? Is it from the Lord General, it seems? The aura. Killing almost 2 of 3 breacher models now, so this is gonna be very interesting indeed. Do we have any tech? Not yet. Upgrading some listening posts for some economy. There comes some Jaegers. Not sure where the soldiers were. Is it here? Is in here? Or is it somewhere else capping? Not sure yet. And there comes now another Commander Orca, and there we have it. Commander Farsight now going into melee with the Lord General Command Squad. Who will win this? Is the Command Squad having his 2 bodyguards sending them again against Archon, and will they kill him? Oh, very close. They need to focus him down. The Jaegers, they are still busy with killing 1 preacher squad over here. They could also focus on the Orca transport to reduce the economy of the opponent, forcing them to lift Archon is almost dead, needs to be focused on, but there's more Gewässer coming in. The Jägers need to, I'm not sure if the Jägers should focus on Archon. Archon goes down, so this is a big blow for the Farsight Enclave. Now they need to focus down on the next commander. He lost Imperial General, but it's Lord General, but it's almost back there. Jägers going into melee and now fighting these off. So the question is, can the command squad kill the Commander Farsight? Killing one officer, the second officer is also very low. It needs to be, yes, replaced. And Jägers just standing here shooting left, right and center. They need to focus down these breachers if they can. The Lord General also now going for the breachers. This Orca was not used to get any units out, so is it just Commander Farsight and a breacher team? The listening post, the firebase, is shooting the whole time, so more Gewässers coming out. So this is very wow, this is intense. This is the soldiers' squad, not the Jägers. All died for the Emperor. The soldiers are the only ones surviving. They do not have any grenades of sorts or anything else. Upgrading listen post still. GabPR needs to think about tier 2 at some point. He has gotten a good advantage by killing off Archon. Now he needs to extract here and think about the future. And the future should be tier 2. One more generator, yes, and then he could go tier 2. Not sure how the economy is. Okay, tier 2 is also on the way for Farsight Enclaves. And now the soldiers being forgotten, not forgotten. They lost their morale and does fight until the very end. These Lord General needs to fall back a bit because there's a whole bunch of Gewässer coming in as well as some units if needs be. Needs to run away for now. One Earth Card builder is waiting on the Slack deposits. Slack deposits is a way to how should I say, rocket, or how should I say, like exploding your economy even more for Farsight Enclaves. They normally have very restricted income of power. If you have a Slack deposit, this increases your capability of teching and having high tier units up quite a bit. Listening post shooting. Lord General just also buying some time for the bunker to get up. Will the bunker get up they now get reinforced. The engineers need to turn back for a bit, and when they are reinforced you can come back in. The Commander Farsight eating some shots from the listening post, almost in melee range of the Lord General, Jesus. Archon is back in the mix. Tier 2 is almost done. Tier 2 is done. Tier 2 is almost done for GabPR. Has a lot of resources backed up, so I think that we will see some heavy weapon teams, but he would need some pop cap upgrades for this as well. He has no units apart from this Lord General here, and now having some units in this listening post, killing a lot of models very nicely. These guys have actually, no, this looks like, what is going on here? Ah, these are the Gewässer. That's why. I was thinking, why do they have these big weapons now? And now we will see probably, yes, some heavy weapon platoons. We all love to see them. Very expensive now. You would also need a vehicle production facility of sorts. I would imagine. There you go. Assembly plant. A little more power could help as well. Now having the Crisis Level Battlesuit, this is a unit Vrax always goes in tier 2. Killing now this generator here as well, which is a little sad indeed. Getting now more engineers to repair duty. Getting the first heavy weapon platoon to the backside, which is important. Then you need to immediately upgrade your autocannons. He needs a Vox center. I didn't know they require a Vox center. The more you learn. Now you can also get chimeras out. Yes, storm chimeras are expensive but very good. You can also get a Pinto heavy stubber once the Vox center is up. So yeah, there's your heavy platoons waiting. Their second heavy weapon platoon comes in, but he needs, yes, the upgrade for more squads. So this is very dire. Look at the Death Corps' last stand on this side. They're getting more and more units out. Another Crisis Heavy Battlesuit. Holy moly. Another heavy weapon squad coming out. Vox center is now done, so they can now reinforce, which they will. First Storm Chimera is out as well, shooting at these Gewässer, but the economy is very in shambles for Gap. He tries to repair his points, still being able to repair. Oh my god, this is very close. Repairing still works. Storm Chimera number 2 is out. Storm Chimera number 3 is being built. Repairing this point is still possibility. Heavy weapon shooting as these crisis heavy battlesuits. One will go down momentarily, but there's still another one to go down. This listening post falls. The engineer running into his death. 2 Storm Chimeras surviving, 1 getting killed. So he will in fact hold this. Commander Farsight now coming inside. Commander Archon following suit. The heavy weapon squads are pulled out here. Farsight dies. Archon is taking some damage as well. These Crisis heavy battlesuit is the issue for now, I think. And now the heavy weapon platoons will also kill Archon. Wow. So Commander Shevastos is the only commander left. So this is a big hit for the economy of Farsight Enclaves. They have high income now because of the Orca transport over here. Do they build some generators? They did not. So it looks high, but the power income is very low. Gap needs to quickly retake his points, get some Jaegers out, capture this point, build listen posts over here. Heavy weapon platoons into these chimeras would be very helpful indeed. You need to chuck them inside 1 or 2. Yeah, you need 2 slots per heavy weapon platoon. And most importantly, you do not need to get Jaeger. Okay, you need to get Jaegers, but you need to build a strategic point as soon as possible to get your economy back in shape. You use the resources for something else, for another Jaegers. So this is a mistake. You need to get these points up. What is this? Commander Shevastos Crisis heavy battlesuit is getting attacked by these heavy weapon platoons. He can now turn back a bit, and yeah, the heavy weapon platoons will open fire now. Damage is severe, but the HP of them is very low. First Chimera is going down. Second Chimera is not being focused yet. Where's the second platoon? Did it die? There must be a second platoon somewhere. Oh, now getting absolutely murdered. This is very expensive platoons. Commander Shevastos, oh, barely survives. 2 crisis heavy battlesuits. 1 is almost dead. The second platoon was stuck in this Chimera, it seems. Has his point back, is about to get this point back up as well. Is there? No, there's no use of the select deposits from either player. They were focused on fighting in the middle. And the crisis heavy battlesuit, not sure if this is a good idea to try to fight against these platoons over here. Question is, what here is Vrax going? He is gonna get a new commander again, I think. No, not sure what this was all about. Probably getting a commander over here. He tends to use the vehicle. Oh, he got a patrol team, but you need to get you need to leave your units, how should I say, leave the orcas around a bit. Archon is here getting another unit out, so you need to let the orca stay a bit so you actually have some income, especially on the power side. I mean, on this map you can get these weapon thingies over here. There's now some Gewässer going into melee probably. Dealing okay-ish melee damage. Now they need to get met by this Chimera. You need Chimeras here, or else your weapon platoons will die so quickly if there's anything going into melee. They will kill the crisis heavy battlesuit, get a number on the Orca, but they are now invisible. This must be an ability. I'm not aware of all abilities of Farsight Enclaves, but there seems to be one ability cloaking units around. Okay, also getting this big chunk over here. The Gewässers here still fighting. The Storm Chimeras would need to go over there, which they will. A little late, but they will. Capturing this point. He's not clicked on it yet. Busy microing elsewhere. Yeah, and this is a problem. If just some Gewässer will take down your economy, this is very sad. Needs to get the Pintle heavy stubble for some additional damage. Not getting the heavy stubble here as well, which is in my book a mistake. Farsight Enclaves for now, back to a corner. Still only getting Gewässer, and yeah, just sitting pretty in her base. Forcing a lot of stuff here with these Gewässer over there. Would need to recapture this, yeah, with these Jägers. Now clicked on this point finally, very nice. Need to get the economy upgrade in my mind, or upgrade all his listing posts. Yes, so much power, upgrading all your listing posts, or at least 2 or 3 would be very much advised. Leaving, oh, he's constantly slowly forward walking with these heavy weapon platoons and chimeras. He needs to get vision, then he could probably kill this fire base, or even this. Very nice, very nice. This will reduce the economy overall of sneaky bastard. Sneaky bastard coming in. Still infiltrated. Still infiltrated. No detection here. Coming in, infiltrated. These guys moving into one Chimera, the next one, they need to move in the next Chimera as well. Not infiltrated anymore. There's now Commander Torchstar. She is pretty awesome. She has a pretty nice voiceover as well. Yeah, just clicking on the voiceover a bit. No select deposit still taken from any player, which I find interesting. Vrax surely has enough. Need to rebuild his base over here. Is he getting tier 3? Not yet. Research and Development Center will get some, or can get some upgrades. The most important one is the he has it. What is it called again? Heroes War Gear, and then there's one that also increases your economy. So you see, as he has no orcas around, he has no units around for free fight, for free. For the free we fight for. Whatever, increases their morale and they fight harder. So the second one, or the first one, I think it's the first one. There's the second upgrade following suit. Now there's still some chimeras going through the middle. I would really like to see some generators, especially from Vrax. It would make his economy explode quite a bit. Still these infiltrated guys. You would need a Vox officer to check these guys. Commander Schwarz, Commander Torch going in the middle. She has an ability which is similar to Let It Burn, I think. Getting a lot of damage around. 3 commanders, right? 3 commanders now, so he can put in a lot of orcas. Need to get this point over here. Now these Gewässer are cornered. This side is getting captured by Jägers. More and more and more orcas coming in. Killing these Gewässer is a good thing overall. You see the income of the orcas is not high. He needs to get the economy upgrade. Okay, he actually gets the tier 3. Yes. United we stand. Need to get the point over here, and he would need also to get the economy upgrade, or as I said, the freaking select deposits. It would help so much. It's just heavy weapon platoons. 2 heavy weapon platoons. Is there something else going on, like tier 3 or anything? No, just some more generators for now. I think he thinks about getting tier 3. Oh, there's gonna be a big thing incoming, maybe? Or is it just a scan? Looks like a scan. Focus down the orca transport. That would be a good thing. Focuses down these fire bases for now. Getting another Crisis Heavy Battle Suit and immediately dying. The next Crisis Heavy Battle Suit is now infiltrated. The big infiltration problem. He has nothing to detect it now. There's the Voxcaster getting killed immediately. Oh my god. And there's gonna be a big explosion going on of these very expensive guys over here. Right? One getting saved, one does not. One is getting saved by the Storm Chimera, the other one was not. The commanders now still standing here. This was not the Chimera with the heavy weapon platoons. This one is. Jesus Christ. There's now the sniper kill team. That's with the Voxcaster. So that's how he was able to detect for now. But a big burning ability. That's from the Commander Torchstar, just completely flaming these poor heavy weapon platoons. But there's no like staying power in GabPR's army. It's only chimeras and heavy weapon platoons, which is by no means weak. But as I said, I would really like the Pintle Heavy Stubber for some suppression, which would help in turn against these melee focused commanders. Here you have 2, and this increases the overall damage. The economy is okay-ish for Farsight Enclaves with 3 heroes, it's actually pretty good. And now there is broadside heavy battlesuit. Look at this bad boy, big rifle, big missile ports on the back, just looking awesome. This thing has a punch. It's a tier 3 unit, so tier 3 is there. Further increase the width band is with the wave band transmission is also there. Increases the cooldown or reduces the cooldown of your Enclaves console Orca call-in ability, so you have more things. There's now the reactor for Korps of Krieg, so they could be, yes, tier 3s on the way. So tier 3 would be Ragnaroks, would be Grenadiers, would be Trench Raiders, would be also Storm Camaros. The Storm Camaros can get auto cannons in tier 3, but yeah, for now Farsight is just camping in their base, not getting a lot of things done on the map. GabPR could even get the last point over here. I'm not sure if he got the upgrade for the bunker, like the ranged upgrade. Haven't focused on his upgrades yet. Tier 3 is almost done. So we have then tier 3 against tier 3. A lot of Orcas, and this broadside heavy battlesuit will just make very short process of any vehicles that it comes close to. And there are like 2 of each of these. So these, if they shoot once or twice, they should take down 1, 2. 2 shotting a camera. Voxcast is coming in. Supply drop for power being used. As I said, power upgrade would help a lot in the HQ. Orcas in the beginning only produced 10 requisition, 10 power boosted by the fire bases, and then you can upgrade it to 15-15 with the first set of upgrades, and then to 20-20, doubling your income from the Orcas with these upgrades. Thermoplasma generator is still up, so there should be plenty of power for Gap. Yes, look at it go. And now getting the Wrath Riders actually, okay, and the Ragnarok. Not sure about the Wrath Riders, to be honest. Maybe trying to get into melee with this heavy battlesuits. Drone Harbinger here, which I really like. The implementation of the Drone Harbinger is that it can, let's say, root down and then can produce drones, but not drones that decay over time. They stay forever. They do not count to your pop cap. So yeah, they can. If you are like full in the late game, in the late game scenario, your pop is full, you can get still these drones. So there's that. And yeah, more and more Orcas coming in, so the Gap needs to hurry a bit, or else he will get have a full set of how should I say, Farsight Enclaves units around. But for now he's actually pretty busy around the map. Decapping is being done by Vrax, however, but no critical locations in any hand. There's now the Lady Inquisitor, which can detect, I think, so she would also be a good option for detection. The Death Riders can probably only decap. Yes, now comes Vendetta into the waiting arms. I'm not sure how you would break this one here. I mean, he gets the whole map, which is good. He would need also to get this point, to be honest, but one Ragnarok is now out. He could in turn actually go tier 4 if he really so desires. Needs to get another assembly plant for some more population caps. The question is, there's a drone harbinger getting a lot of different units, a lot of different stuff. Shastra of Blatai, big guy with big missile ports as well, so there you go, more commanders coming in. See the income now getting really high. I think he got the upgrades, didn't he? There's now Ragnarok and Storm Camera. Ragnarok, Storm Camera immediately died to this broadside heavy battlesuit, and yeah, the firebase could have been killed by the Ragnarok. I really would like to see a Basilisk, to be honest, with phosphor rounds or something peppering this base, so the Farsight Enclaves actually need to come out. There's now the Earthcast War Factory. This is not the Titan building from Tau Empire. This is your normal quote-unquote vehicle production facility for Farsight Enclaves. Patrol team now being added. Produces mostly flying units. The Sun Shark Bomber, I think. Okay, this Ragnarok will get a broadside from these guys, but 2 Ragnaroks, both with a Pintal heavy stubber. Now the Rough Riders would need to charge into melee to tie up these guys, but there's also Commander Shevastos coming in, activating its shield. Vendetta, everything needs to engage here or they will be picked up one by one. The Death Riders now going into melee. They can take down this broadside heavy battlesuit, I think. Yes, they can, but they're getting a lot of damage from Shasta or Plutai. There's now even mortar platoons. Mortars are very good against infantry, mostly blobbed infantry, but let's see if they can also deal with these single entity. These are mostly single entity units. And yeah, this Chimera going down. What is going on over here? Another big explosion. If it does friendly fire, it would be bad, I guess. Oh, big explosion. This horse flying around. Vendetta getting some shots in, and this broadside heavy battlesuit is almost dead. Shasta of Latai has, yeah, all commanders have pretty good health so far. Some more mortar platoons, one taking down the first broadside battlesuit, the second broadside battlesuit will follow suit. Not almost. This bunker is still here. The Lady Inquisitor could use what is it called? Hammer of the Witches against all these single entity units. The battlesuit still alive, getting another shot against these Vendetta. A lot of orcas coming in, commanders jumping back into the fire of these mortar platoons. I really would like to get some gas rounds around here to kill all these infantry. There's no vehicles what to speak of. It's okay. Now the Sunshark bomber, Razor Shark strike fighter, not the Sunshark bomber, is here. But there's so much commander and infantry armor. One Vendetta, would like to see another one, to be honest. Mortars shooting in, Death Riders going in close but getting shot in the face left, right and center. Orcas dropping off units, dropping out resources. The infiltration ability is again being used. The Razor Shark jet fighter losing to the Vendetta in the dogfight. But now these broadside battlesuit aiming and killing the Vendetta. So it's only mortars and the Death Rider squad and the Lady Inquisitor. Lady Inquisitor, as I said, can use Hammer of the Witches, which is very good against these, but overall there's no real way to counter all this blob of commanders and heavy infantry over here for Gap as it is now. There's Sniper kill team. The Sniper can actually do probably good against infantry, yes, so this would be a good counter to this, but it is getting detected. I think he just didn't use his infiltration ability. So this was quite a long game, tier 3 versus tier 3. I'm thinking what Gap could have been done better, or I just analyzing the game in my head. I like the opening with the Lord General in melee, forcing melee combat on the otherwise very potent Farsight commanders. They are strong in melee, but this is still a command sword consisting of 3 melee units, which can be reinforced, so you will lose against them overall. But yeah, a lot of... We have Commander Shevastos over here, Commander Ahakorn, Commander Torchstar, Commander Oplutai, and of course, Commander Farsight himself. A lot of commanders in this match. A lot of commanders actually lost early game, so I'm impressed that he actually was able to turn this game back. So yeah, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye.